We are back with overtime with FSP. This time, guys, we are doing the NFL draft winners and losers. My esteemed panel, I got Jeff, I got Wheezy, and a blast from the past, my guy, Killer Cam, in the building. It's been a while. What's up, brother?
Been a long time since I got an invite, dog. You know what I'm saying? Been blocking me out.
Yeah.
Heard some negative things spoke about me in the group message. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
He's capping. Ain't nobody saying
Everybody said nothing.
Ain't
Nobody
nobody ain't capping
good.
with that. Now that was
Yeah,
capping.
yeah. Everything's positive, brother. Everything's positive.
Everything is
oh,
positive.
man. I don't know. I literally have not been invited, Weezy, since I beat both of them niggas in Madden. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you, Weezy. You you can stay out of this one. It was all good. Got my Super Bowl on Jeff. Had my undefeated season going through Jay. Ain't been invited since, Weezy.
Wow.
Been waiting to get on camera to address it, Weezy.
I see.
Wow. You
I
had
see.
that clip loaded.
Yeah, that clip was loaded. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
How many championships did you? No. How many rings did you win, bro?
Because I'm undefeated.
No. How many rings did you win, man?
I won one and I was on the way to another one. I was undefeated. I had the
How many did I win?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I bet you don't. I bet you don't. But we are not here to talk, man. We're here to talk. The 2024 NFL Draft is officially in the books after 3 days of intrigue and plenty of action. A lot of knee-jerk reactions. A lot of fandoms. It's never been easy. Definitely necessary. But we're here to evaluate the winners and losers. We'll kick things off with the winners. Jeff, give me your first winner and why.
I say it all the time. This front office is the best, probably the best front office in the NFL. Philadelphia is a winner. You get Quinyon Mitchell, failed to him in the first round, completely failed to him.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get Jay's boy, Cooper DeJong, in the second round. Put out the trade to move up to get him. And from there, you had plenty of other picks in the round, but there's those two picks alone to add the depth that you have on top of having 9 picks next year. And they cook, man. They cook.
Yeah, I didn't know they had 9.
They got 9 picks next
year. Yeah. And then this, I'm rolling too, Jeff. I'm rolling with the Eagles as well because both. Let's start there. Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. Listen, those guys are going to be the ultimate replacements before Darius Slay and James Bradbury. So and then you add in Cam's guy, white running back Will Shipley. Dude, that is that is the recipe. Then one more pick too, Johnny Wilson, Florida State. In the 6th round?
Yeah.
Man,
6th round pick.
Come on.
Unless they put him at tight end, that ain't gonna help him.
Yeah, that ain't gonna help.
They gotta break their front office up, bro. They do too much.
They doing great, man.
They do the job too well.
Shout out to Howie Roseman. He absolutely knocked it out of the park. I'm rolling with you, Jeff. What you got, Weez?
I'm a three-peat with the Eagles, man. I think the Eagles did absolutely amazing in the draft. Especially, I'm not understanding why Cooper DeJean failed to the second round and like 4 or 5 picks later in the second round. I don't know, I don't know what it is. I guess they don't trust him. Like Jeff said, they don't trust him to be a cornerback. I don't know what happened, but by them scooping him up and said, let's just take a shot on him, that was a big move.
Best available. Yeah. Cam, give me your first winner.
My first one is the University of Washington.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Having 2 picks in the top 10 for a school that's not necessarily known as a football powerhouse, it's got to do major things for your recruiting moving forward.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, nah. University of Washington, that's why they coach left. Coach is now the head coach of Alabama. Yeah. Recruiting at a high level, so that makes sense. My first winner, Jeff, let's talk about it. The Buffalo Bills, man. It's been a wild off season for Buffalo, and finding some help for Josh Allen was paramount. So you go get Keon Coleman.
Yeah.
Failed at him in the second round. Then you get Ray Davis, who played against my Florida Gators. He ran for us like 275, 300. He is he's going to be killing. He's a thumper. And Joe Brady's offense, bro, he's going to kill. You guys got a steal with Ray Davis and also Keon Coleman. So really good picks for the Bills.
Yeah, but
great. Go ahead.
My bad, Jeff. To pick back off that, they waited I don't know if they had a great job. They waited a long time before they made that pick. They also traded with the team that their arch nemesis to let them move up to get a wide receiver. I didn't get that. It's almost like they wanted to make, Kansas City better. Why would you make that trade right there?
Because they don't need a little bitty wide receiver like Xavier.
Kansas City don't either.
But dude, Keon Coleman is a specimen, and you can get him at the beginning of the second round, then maybe try to make some trades to possibly maybe get a person like T. Higgins, or trade to get somebody like Brandon Ayuk or something like that. They gave them a whole day to kind of focus on trades. They were like, okay, well, we'll roll with Keon Coleman. And I think this kid he's gonna have 1,000 next year. I guarantee it.
Put that on the board. That's not gonna happen. I guarantee you you can ask 10 people, and 10 people would take Xavier Worthy over Keon Cole first. I guarantee you.
It depends on the offense. It depends on the offense. If you don't have a system like Big Red has in Kansas City, you don't really need a person like Xavier Worthy. But I think Keon Coleman can play in any system. He's that good. Especially what he did last year with that Florida State offense. I'm telling you, he can do that in Buffalo.
Keon Coleman is a Seminole. Is a Seminole. No, let's not forget that part. Shout out to Cam. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. So that was a great pick for Buffalo. Not my team, but Buffalo. Buffalo made a great.
That's your team. That's your team.
Nah,
ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. Not on my watch.
Great pick for Buffalo. It fell to them. They needed a wide receiver. God knows, because I mean, you trade away your best damn player for no reason for a second round, whatever. But yeah, I'll speak on what Weezy had when I talk about what Weezy said when I talk about my next winner.
Okay. Next winner, man. What you got, Cam? Talk to me.
He
already it was me, and then you talked about he hadn't talked yet, Weezy.
Oh, do you think?
Nah, listen, man. I mean, my next winner. Well, there's actually two winners. You know what I'm saying? I got Jared Verse and Braden Fisk. Man, listen, getting to stay on the D line with, hey man, it's hard to battle in the trenches, Jay. You over there, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna hate because they some knows, but it's hard to battle in the trenches. And knowing that you're going to war with somebody that you've already been to war with, hey man, it's a hell of a way to start your career. Make things a whole lot easier, transition, rookie camp, all those type of things.
Yeah, great day to be a Seminole fan in the draft.
Oh God.
Yeah.
About time. Y'all didn't get one pick last year. Wasn't one person on that entire roster pick last year. So yeah, y'all would do one.
Talking about the 2024.
That's it. That's true.
Draft. We are talking about some other shit. Like, come on.
My bad. Give me your winner, Weezy. What you got?
I got a single player winner, and my single player winner goes to Roma Dunzak.
Okay.
Falling to the Bears. That is a wonderful pick. And not only that, first of all, they got he's a great 50-50 ball catcher. He's gonna take the ball. He's a good wide receiver, just all around period. He is. At the same time, he a pro. I've seen his interviews. I seen him after the draft. I mean, he didn't have 32 platinum in his mouth, which is I ain't knocking that, because I probably had 32 platinum in my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
You sound like an old man, dog.
I'm just telling you. I know I ain't gonna knock, because I probably had 32 platinum. You give me Weezy 10 years ago, and I'm in the draft, I'm gonna have 32 platinum, probably 10 rings on. I promise you, I will.
Yeah. So why'd you bring it up then?
Because we drafted two guys, but we drafted both our players. We drafted all their mouth is silver, every piece of it. I'm so I don't know what to do. I'm worried. I'm gonna call Black Rob right now and say, bro, don't let them eat. I am worried about us. I am worried, and we'll talk about that later. But I'm worried.
He brought up Black Rob. That's one. Woo. Another winner. Jeff, talk to me. Give me another winner.
Oh God.
Oh man, that was funny. But to piggyback off what we just said a moment ago, the Kansas City Chiefs are a winner. Shout out to D Harris. He always say, when he watches defensive film, he always say, man, you gotta find your mark. Kansas City has found their mark in Buffalo. They know who to call when they need to make a trade to make their team better. They call Buffalo to get Patrick Mahomes. They got him. They got Patrick Mahomes. They call Buffalo when they need a speedster receiver to catch some trick plays from Andy Reid. Call Buffalo. You got him. So you get Xavier Worthy out of nowhere. You get a steal from BYU, attack of Kingsley Sumatea. Then you get tight end Jared Wiley in the 4th round. Then as Travis Kelce may start his decline the next year or two, man, they just win, man. They know what they're doing. Good pick.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, man. That's that trade right there. You don't make that trade just on GP. So I ain't gonna make them no better. Like I'm not gonna give them what they want.
Bro, they knew who they wanted. They didn't need a little wide receiver. They needed Keon Coleman or T. Higgins. They tried to trade that entire 24 hours.
They could have took Keon Coleman at that pick and not gave anything to Kansas City, and then it still works out. So I mean, they could have avoided trading with Buffalo for sure.
But they still got 2 picks out of it, guys. They traded down twice and got a 5th round and a 4th round pick out of both of them. You need bodies.
They traded one spot. They traded one spot.
You're not trading with Kansas City is what we getting at.
Yeah, that's the thing. The team you can't beat and you keep making that team better. No.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's just not gonna work.
I'm telling you, Jay.
That's malpractice, dude.
He's more than just a speed wide receiver. Dude got routes.
Yeah, no, he ain't good like that. What you talking about, Weezy? You talking about him like he not like that.
I bet he have more yards than the Cole Blue.
Whatever you want to bet. Whatever you want to bet.
Weezy, that's a bad bet, Weezy.
No. That's the bet. No, that's the bet.
It's too late. Hey, Weezy,
it's too late.
Let's have it alone.
My next winner.
You forget Hollywood Brown and possibly Rasheed Rice still there. Hey, bro.
No. Moving right along. My pick for another winner is the Los Angeles Chargers. Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers entered the draft with like hella holes, and I think they found a way to kind of fill some of those holes with guys that are going to play day one. So if you bring in Joe Alt, who the Tennessee Titans absolutely needed, you bring in Junior Colson, and also another defensive tackle and a running back in Kamani Vidal and Brendan Rice on a sleeper spot, super late. I think you add pieces in that can really help the team, even though you lost so much with Harbaugh joining the team, adding in his guys. This is a good draft for the Chargers as far as looking for the future because they were super top heavy with older guys and big contracts. So getting some younger guys, some super building blocks. I like that.
Yeah, I like what Jim Harbaugh did. It wasn't no secret. He do what he do. He wanted to get down in the trenches. Only thing I don't like is every time, the Titans tip their hand of what they want and somebody takes it from them. I don't know what they got to realize. Just keep their mouth shut. I had to learn that too the hard way, but shit. They do it every year to us. Keep your mouth shut. If not, they're gonna go get the player you want.
That pick was too easy. That Joe Alt pick was too easy for y'all. But y'all being the Titans. That was etched in stone. They snatched y'all pick. You right about that, Weeks.
Y'all got a good offensive tackle, man. He's really J.C. Latham is a really good player.
He probably I know what. They say he's strong, he's tall. I think he is a really good player. I get that. But I seen the conference and I'm gonna have to make a phone call and make sure he's straight. I'm gonna have to make a phone call on Saturday night to make sure you get to the house straight for real.
Cam, give me another winner. Give me another winner, Cam.
Another winner for me. I had Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is the most talented wide receiver he's had thus far in his career. He got 5th on the decline.
Yeah.
This is the best receiver he's played with in his career. If there's a chance to show that he really is a franchise quarterback, it's now.
Yeah. He had AJ Green on the decline too. You're right. Yeah. Super late.
Yeah, for sure.
And he only played one and a half season with Hopkins because Hopkins did
Hopkins
had the PED thing too.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. He just ain't. He hadn't had anybody in their prime. He hadn't had all those guys by the time they got there were number 2 receivers. Like I said, Hopkins was there for maybe 12 games as the number 1. Yeah. Outside that, I mean, even when they traded for Hollywood Brown showed at this point that he was a 2.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. He hadn't had a player in his prime like he got Marv. So I'm rolling. I'm rolling with that.
Yeah.
I'm rolling with that. What you got, Jeff? Give me another winner.
All right. You know what I like, Jay? I like player development. And this pick to me in the 4th round, 5th round by the Jets, drafting Jordan Travis, is a player development pick. You get your QB of the future that gets to sit behind Aaron Rodgers in the learning tree 1, maybe 2 years. One, maybe 2 years, maybe 3, depending on how long Aaron Rodgers wants to play. And it doesn't piss Aaron Rodgers off because you drafted a quarterback because Jordan Travis isn't going to play this year. He wasn't going to play this year anyway, right? No matter where he went. So you get to sit him down, learn the offense, learn to be a pro from one of the best to ever do it. That's a great pickup. Great pickup.
What you got, Weez?
I agree with Jeff. That is a great
What?
pickup. No, I do.
Oh, you agree with him? Okay.
Yeah, I do agree with Jeff because, like you said, at this point for the Jets, they just can't piss off Aaron Rodgers. He come back off and that don't piss him off. Now, if they did something like Atlanta did when they would get Phoenix, that would have pissed him off. He would have pouted and went to darkness and came out when he came out, but that would have pissed him off.
Okay. Lord have mercy. Another winner for me is Michigan football, kind of similar to what Cam talked about with Washington football. Michigan football had 13 players drafted from their national championship team. And also, that led all schools. Texas followed up with 11 players. Then they had 4 more guys as undrafted free agents. So you even get Harbaugh reuniting with 2 of his former players in Colson and Cornelius Johnson. So, yep, some of the guys aren't going to be really good pros, but at the same time, they have 13 players drafted and then 4 more going undrafted free agents, man. That means you had a good team. Great year for the Michigan Wolverines. Another winner, Weezy. Talk to me.
Another winner for me is my next one is the Chicago Bears putting all the talent around Caleb Williams. Even though I heard about Caleb Williams and I didn't know.
Chill.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know who I was rooting for. I didn't know.
Nah, he's making it snow. That's it.
Chill.
I'm cool.
Everybody
with
chill. Everybody
I'm cool
chill.
with that, but did you see the way he answered the phone for
chill?
Man,
no,
let's move on. Yeah,
I'm just saying the way he answered the phone is like he said, "Who is this? Like, what y'all calling me for?" It wasn't like he was excited. He was like, "What y'all want?"
All the help he got, and they gave Justin Fields, C.J. Johnson at age 38.
That's gone, Jay. You can't worry about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, give my dog some help. Yeah, I know C.J. Johnson all the time. OVC, HBCU, black leader, wide receiver yards. I get that. But come on, man. He needs some help, dog.
You know what else he is?
A Colt.
He's a Glen Cliff Colt.
All right, cool. I got you.
Said it 38 though.
Yeah, they gave him C.J. Johnson at 38. What the hell? Man, what my boy supposed to do with C.J. Johnson, man? Golly.
Oh, man.
All right, give me another winner, Cam. Talk to me.
Another winner. Listen, man. I really hate to say this. J.J. McCarthy won.
Oh, yeah.
Walking into a situation, man, I got Justin Jefferson as my number 1. I got T.J. Hawkinson, my tight end, Jordan Addison. Hey, man, you got a ready-made offense to actually go out there and compete. Yeah, man, you're in Minnesota, but you also get to play in the Dome. Like, man, that's a good way to start. And I'm not sure if there's any real competition at that point. Like, he's the starter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's right. Because with J.J. McCarthy going from Kirk Cousins.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about with a starting quarterback there is Sam Darnold?
Yeah, but I'm saying
that ain't gonna be a starting quarterback.
Yeah, it's not a big.
We all know
it's not a big drop off from Kirk Cousins to J.J. McCarthy.
People. Wait, what?
Hold on now.
No, listen what I'm saying. So we're saying Kirk Cousins is an amazing player now. He's not just a game manager. Because during the season, people just call him the game manager.
Bro, Kirk Cousins had 28 and 4 picks before he tore his Achilles.
Kirk Cousins on MVP type shit, man.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins. He a dog.
I think we need to let Weezy land because what he was gonna say was Kirk was gonna Kurt sooner or later, and he gonna lose a big game. He's going to throw an interception. Kirk gonna Kurt.
Hey, listen. There's nobody on this screen right now that believes J.J. McCarthy can walk out there right now and throw 25 touchdowns and 5 picks today.
Come on, man.
There's a big drop off.
That's a huge drop off.
Today or when the season starts?
We're talking today.
Yeah, when the season starts. Yeah,
we're talking about
But Kurt wouldn't do it out of college either. He wasn't throwing 25.
That ain't what we're talking about.
We're talking about Kirk today versus J.J. McCarthy today.
That's JJ.
Because the drop off is from Kirk right now to JJ right now.
So you saying JJ McCarthy will not have 25 touchdowns next year?
Not to 5
Not
picks.
to 5 picks.
Okay, all right.
Shit.
Now I give you that. The thing is, we don't know. To be fair to JJ McCarthy, we really don't know. Can he steer the ship of a high power offense? Because they were so run heavy in Michigan. We really don't know how he's going to take care of that.
That's true.
Yeah.
I just don't
we
see
also
it.
haven't seen him throw a bunch of touchdown passes either.
He way up. He way blessed though, because he got that boy over there on the other side. That's what he's blessed.
He got a great wide receiver and 2 really good ones on the other side.
Yeah, he got Addison.
KJ,
yeah, he got
and
some
Addison.
plays.
Yeah,
he got some plays.
Yeah, he got Osborne and Addison.
Play.
Yeah,
we'll see. Another winner for me are my San Francisco 49ers. We got the sleeper of the draft, Ricky Purcell, Slick Rick. What we call him. We got Renardo Green, who's a cornerback we've been trying to get since 2009. We ain't drafted a really good corner in years, and Renardo Green, I think he could possibly turn into the best corner in this entire draft. He's that good.
Yeah.
Nah, he's that good. Nah, I'm telling you.
I promise you.
That's my man.
That right there. That's your man.
Yeah, I'm rolling. I'm rolling with Renardo Green.
He wouldn't have said that if he played for anybody else's team. He wouldn't have said that.
I'm just saying. Then we go get Dominic Pooney, who didn't allow a single sack. 343 attempts, dog. Come on, man.
You're just excited.
And then the steal is the running back. We got Isaac Guerradino. He's a dog.
He's excited, Jeff. He's excited.
Man, listen to that.
For sure.
It was a good draft.
He ran a 4.3.
And it was a good draft. I ain't gonna lie. It was a good
He's sitting right behind C-Mac, the white lightning, the gray white height. Come on, man.
You gotta relax down.
I know, my bad, but I think right now with those people, those guys are gonna play like day one. Like yes, bro. I'm telling you, we got really, really good picks.
If you think all of them gonna play, then you don't think y'all are getting back to the Super Bowl this year.
No, you're damn right. No, I'm not saying starting. I'm saying play. Dude, Renardo Green is gonna play slot corner right now. Come on now.
They said Purdy done put on a couple of pounds too.
I don't give a damn what Purdy got going on. Long as everybody is back, the band is back together, man, we are straight. We're good.
That's the problem. You put no respect on Purdy's name. That's a problem. That's a problem.
I seen Renardo Green shut down top wideouts in this draft. Like top guys. So I'm telling you.
Purdy's the best thing y'all got in the last 10 years now.
That would be Kyle Shanahan, my brother. That would be Kyle Shanahan.
That would be Christian McCaffrey. That's who that is.
Christian Kyle Shanahan.
McCaffrey.
Yeah. Give me another winner, Jeff.
Cam, I don't mean to step on your toes, but the Atlanta Falcons are a winner. The biggest
on my
winner.
toes. I'm on the opposite side of the spectrum.
They are the biggest winner of this draft. You in the second round, you get Ruka Thoro. In the third round, you get Braylon Trice.
He said the biggest winner in the draft.
He did. Yeah. He left.
You get 2 players. You get 2 impact players right there in the second and third round. And then in the first round, you do what you do. You take a shot on a player that's going to be able to, because your team is already young. Your team already has everything they needed except for, and now you draft your quarterback that will be able to keep this ship together in 2 to 3 years when Kirk Cousins is gone. That was a great pickup. Love to see it.
Well, we're going to talk about losing. We're going to get there. Cam, you got another winner?
No, I don't.
You done? What about you, Weezy? You done too?
I'm done on winners. Yeah.
Okay, I got one more winner, then we'll move on to the losers. Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson, both very happy going into 2024 because both of their teams built people around them that can really get them help for next year. Addressed both huge weapons that they were needing for their sophomore campaigns. Saw the success of C.J. Stroud, looking to replicate that in Indy and Carolina. If you're a Bryce Young fan, if you're an Anthony Richardson fan, the best is yet to come for both of those guys, and they addressed that in the draft. Let's move on to the losers. Weezy, kick things off. First loser.
I ain't gonna do my boys yet, but my first loser is the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, yeah, I'm rolling.
I'm going on a record. I'm not a Cowboy fan, and Cowboy fans let me know. I'm going on a record that said the Cowboys have had the worst offseason in the last 10 years for the Cowboys. They did nothing in free agency, and they did nothing in the draft.
Yeah, I agree.
They made it a trade back to probably could have got somebody they could have got without trading. They just had a bad draft, and usually like they go best available. Like if their player's not there who they want, they'll go get the Cooper DeJean who was just there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what the Cowboys did. I guess the Cowboys think they're good at what they got.
Well, what they did was improve the quality of that offensive line because that offensive line was really old last year. But I agree with you. I have them as a loser as well. You need a running back. You lost Tony Pollard. You didn't get one running back. Glaring hole at the running back position. Why not get one running back? Plenty of opportunities to get one. You didn't get one. Just get one.
Get Zeke back.
Yeah, they gonna get Zeke back, but that ain't Zeke ain't Zeke no more though.
Zeke had a solid year in New England.
Man, let's
Not
just
great,
be
not
real,
good,
bro.
just solid.
I'm gonna be real. Zeke about the size of Fridge right now, dog.
Shout out to Fridge.
Cool. Shit, sign him too.
Yeah, they need to sign Fridge. That's what I'm saying. Go get Fridge.
Here's the thing about the Cowboys to me. The tax man coming.
Yeah,
they got their players and contracts that they have to pay. They didn't have wiggle room, pardon me, in free agency. You had to knock this draft out the park. And normally they draft well, and that was the scapegoat when the free agency was going around was that they draft well. So we know they can pull a Micah Parsons out of thin air and or a what's the kid name? Not Pollard, but the corner. What's the corner name, Jay?
Trevon Diggs.
Trevon Diggs. But they didn't. So yeah. At least on paper, I should say that. At least on paper.
Okay, Jeff, give me a win. I mean, give me a loser, Jeff.
So I had the Cowboys as well, but I'll go to my next one. I'm not really sure. The Dolphins had to give up the Tom Brady issue. They had to give up that pick, so I understand that. They got my dog Chop. Shout out to Chop. You know what I mean? He got upside. You know, Chop is my dog. You know what I mean? Shout out to the man League Cam brought up. You know what I'm saying? But he's gonna need a little time.
You traded up for Chop, man.
I did trade up for Chop. I had. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't have no quarterback. You traded up for Chop.
I thought I had my QB. Jeff. I thought I had my QB. I got my QB now. The league is over with, but I got my QB though. The league is over with, but I got my QB.
Let's bring it back, Jeff. Listen, me and you, bro. We gonna play, bro.
Yeah, we gotta knock that game out. But so anyway, the Dolphins, again, another tax man coming situation. Lost a lot on defense. You go get Chopped. They had to knock this draft out of the park, and they still left with a lot of missing pieces on their defense and still needed another. You know, the offense is solid. Still need some offensive line help. Didn't address enough to me. I'm going Miami Dolphins.
Okay. Cam, give me a loser.
My first loser, man. White DBs.
Damn.
Yeah, for sure.
That was specific as hell.
It was.
Yeah.
Cooper DeJean is the best white DB in the last 25 years.
That's facts.
And he dropped to the second round.
That's true.
Someone that everybody thought was going in the top 20 in this draft.
Yeah.
The only reason he dropped, let's be clear, is because he's white.
Hey.
Just facts is facts, bro. He dropped because he's white.
He did test well. Yeah. I'm gonna be real. Let's just be real.
There's no flaws. Let's be real. Yeah. All Big Ten, man, he had great testing numbers.
He did.
He is fast. He can jump. He can do anything that any other corner that was taken before him can do.
Yeah.
The only difference is Caucasian. And that just lets you know that no team will feel comfortable drafting a white corner. It's not gonna happen. If you're a white corner out there in high school, guess what? Switch position.
Okay. Say less. My first loser. Las Vegas Raiders. Man, they needed to lead a draft with a long-term answer at quarterback, and they couldn't pull out. And they tried. The Raiders have been trying to trade for a first, second-round pick since I would say they signed AP to that coaching deal when they got AP back, and they couldn't do it. So then you had a chance to. And I get it. You might not like Spencer Rattler, but I think the only reason Spencer Rattler did not get drafted as early as J.J. McCarthy, Bo Nix, because he's better than both of them. I'm telling you guys, it was because of that, his reality TV show. I remember watching that.
TV show from 6 years ago dropped this man 5 rounds.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I watched that and I said, oh, this dude is an unlikable human being. Now, granted, he was a high schooler then. I'm saying he was a high schooler then, but those traits usually come back in college. And I'm sure they talked to, and they might not have liked him. I get it. But to walk into the season when you got Max Crosby on the other end, who's playing out of his mind, with Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew throwing the ball to Devontae Adams, and then you go get Brock Bowers, Brock, he gonna be open. But Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew's not getting him the ball, dude. Like, I get it. They addressed all their defensive needs. Tommy Eichenberg, the Cameron Richardson, like, I get it. Even Trey Taylor is a good pick. Hell, MJ Devonshire is good as well. But you're going in the division with Pat Mahomes and Justin Herbert, and you're rolling out there with Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew. 6 wins, man. That's 6 wins. That's 6-win football, and that's all defense.
Devontae Adams got a protest, bro.
He need to get. Man, what is he doing? He's still open. Devontae Adams still open, dog.
Yeah, he saw what Stephon Diggs did. He got to put a Stephon and get up out of there, bro. You know, make it uncomfortable for everybody. They get you out of there.
Got to. All right, Jeff, give me another loser.
The running back position.
Let's talk about it.
After last year, when you had the kid go to Detroit in the first round, then you also had
Gibbs.
Gibbs. You had Gibbs go to Detroit in the first round. You had Bijan. It's been a recent. I wouldn't say resurgence, but at least you start seeing running backs starting to get a little more respect in the draft. Well, you turn around to free agency, and running backs got love in free agency. It looked like, and then the draft, we went to day 3 with only 2 draft picks made with running backs. And that's insane to me. Yeah. I get it. We're in the passing era when, everyone wants to open it up. I know they just changed tackling rules in the NFL, so it's going to be a lot easier to pass the ball yet again to defenses catch up. But dog, you got to respect the run game. Nothing, especially when playoff time comes around. San Francisco proved it. Philadelphia continues to prove it. They just keep running up against Patrick Mahomes. That's different. But these teams that are successful prove that a running game is going to get you where you need to go.
Heard you. What you got, Weezy? Give me a loser.
Oh, my next loser is Tennessee Titans. I take that back. We made good picks for what we needed.
Yeah.
We good picks. And I'm not gonna judge them like that. We made good picks for what we needed. I'm about to make some phone calls, make sure they're straight, make sure everybody gets home safely. But it's we got 2 rookies that,
It wasn't a bad draft, dog.
It wasn't a bad draft. And I like Rain that he took some chances out there and went to go get some dogs. I like that. Well, I gotta make sure we get home safely and be ready to play Sunday. That's all.
You'd much rather have Joe Alt than JC Latham.
I'm not even.
Yeah. He were about to off the field.
Joe Alt might be on Broadway though.
Yeah.
Joe Alt might be. He might be a kid.
What I'm trying to tell you.
Joe Alt might be a kid rock.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Listen, I just seen Morgan Wallen throw a chill. Joe Alt can throw way more than that.
What I'm trying to tell you. He only got 2 spots to go to, bro. We Colorado, we get him squared away. Good.
Just get home safely, man. That's all right. We got to put a ball game and play on Sunday.
At D tackle, y'all got cold, sweat cold, y'all. Sweat cold.
He had 32 forward, so he had a mouthful of.
He cold though.
Yeah. He said
sweat cold.
I said,
sweat is Jeffrey Simmons. Him and Jeffrey Simmons together. That's nasty, bro.
I just want to see it. I want to see it.
Whatever. Cam, give me a loser.
Yo, another loser. Man.
Atlanta Falcons.
Oh God. Oh.
I didn't say that. That's Weezy. You can talk about that when you get your turn, Weezy. Another loser for me, man. Deion Sanders.
Okay. I like that.
Another year with no kids getting drafted. Now, Prime told us that, hey, man, he gets you to the league. It wasn't about winning games. He can get you to the league.
Yeah.
Well, he ain't getting them to the league.
No.
Well, his dogs is coming. His dogs is coming.
Whoa, Chief. 3-4 years now, he ain't had players drafted. He ain't had even his Jackson State guys was not getting drafted.
Are we counting the Jackson State guys?
He got the number 1 pick next year though. Book it.
Yeah. Cameraman, there's a bunch of stuff we got on the board here.
Listen, that number 1 pick he got next year, that didn't come from him recruiting. That came from him hunting, nigga. Let's be real. He didn't earn that one. We talking about players
by hook or by crook, brother.
Recruited.
Nah.
And
by hook or by crook.
He's not developing those guys because the guys that ain't his kid or ain't got something else tied to it, they clearly not getting what they want out the program because a lot of them not even staying long enough to finish out their tenure with them. Mm-hmm. So I think, man, when we look back over all the hoopla that came with the Deion Sanders stuff, it's got to be disappointing that those kids are not getting to the NFL.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought Xavier Wheeler was gonna go, but he didn't test well, and on top of that, he had an injury. He's gonna be good for the Arizona Cardinals. He's gonna make that team. I promise you that. But I agree though. It was a lot of hoopla. Louis luggage. That shit. I ain't gonna lie. It's looking coach right now. I'm just telling you, coach bag right now. Just saying, it's looking like a coach.
And we saying he getting his dogs in now, but the transfer portal is the transfer portal. He was the main person living in it. So he could have got draft eligible guys and then turned them into draft picks because that's what he said the difference was. The difference with him in Ohio State or him in Florida or him in Florida State, he's the one supposed to get you ready for the league. That's what he said.
That's what he said.
That's what he sold himself on. They paid him based off of that. They ain't paying him based off of wins.
I ain't mad at that.
I disagree. And I normally don't take up for Deion when it comes to this coaching stuff.
No, you don't. You might be his biggest hater.
See, that's why I don't talk about him. But to me, I think we are jumping the gun on this because that team that he had last year wasn't going to produce a pro unless Travis or Shedeur left early. The guys are next year or this coming up here or this coming up. But I get what you say. It does look weird that he's coming in, like Jay said, with the Louis luggage and things like that. But when you look at that team after that upset win in week 1, and as the season played out, you started to notice, hey, these guys really aren't that good. They are playing above their head because they're believing in their coach. So I do believe this year, though, this is the year. Now, if they come out, crap the bed again, we can start looking at Deion a little funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They be jumping the gun just a tad bit this year.
Okay, I'm rolling. Another loser for me, quarterbacks after day 1. 6 quarterbacks taking the first 12 picks. None were selected. Day 2. Day 3, wasn't none taken in round 4. Then you got Spencer Rattler. That's 150 picks between. That's a record. That is a record. You got your first 12. You don't get another one until 150? Come on, man. Yeah, and then right after that. But no, there was still some guys. There's Jordan Travis. There's Spencer Rattler. There's Michael, the kid from Tulane.
Them ain't guys.
Michael Pratt, he was up for. What do you mean? Michael Pratt can play.
Michael Pratt, Michael Pratt was all-time leading. He's all-time leading passer at Tulane. But them guys, Michael Pratt was never on nobody's board for top 2 picks. Jordan Travis hurt himself when he got hurt. If he wouldn't have got hurt, he might have been second round.
That's kind of messed up.
I'm gonna be real. Jordan Travis, he can't play football.
Whoa.
He's not good, bro.
I took it easy. I said if he wouldn't have got hurt, I think he'd been a second round pick.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What I'm saying is, I just think that I think teams were overdrafted in the first round. They got tunnel vision to give Bo Nix is a top 12 pick, bro. Bo Nix isn't good. He's not a good quarterback. JJ McCarthy is a serviceable quarterback, but let's just be real. He's not any good. He's not like that. He's not a top 10 pick. Even going to some of the guys, Drake May, he's just okay. Jaden Daniels is just okay. It's 2 guys.
You can only draft who's available though. So I mean, it ain't like they had other guys to choose from. If you need the position, you gotta take the best of available.
I get that.
And those are the top college quarterbacks last year.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's some better backup quarterbacks than those guys. Like Dorian Thompson-Robinson better than 3-4 of those guys we just mentioned.
Nah.
He said no.
Malik Willis is better than a couple of those guys.
Oh, I'm finna get off of here.
No.
I'm finna get off
for real. Like, we almost closed the laptop. I don't know what.
I'm finna get off of here.
Y'all don't like wait, this ain't a pro Malik Willis room. We ain't doing that.
Nah. I'm a realist when it comes to quarterbacks. I've had to suffer through enough bullshit quarterback wise that I know what a bad quarterback looks like. That's a bad quarterback.
Well, let's talk about it then. Let's have a conversation about the Atlanta Falcons. Cam, you can set this one out.
Appreciate you.
Kirk Cousins, right? Now let's start with a caveat. He's not a loser because he's getting $100 million. Like, he'll be the starting quarterback there, whatever the case may be. But his decision to leave Minnesota and sign with the Falcons wasn't necessarily part of him being in a QB battle by year 2. His future replacement, before he even started training camp to see if he's coming off an Achilles injury at 100%, they drafted him at 8. They drafted Michael Penix at 8. That's a top 10 quarterback. When you had major holes on defense, you go get him at 8? Yeah, it's gonna stunt the growth of Kirk Cousins, and it will ultimately stunt the growth.
Whoa. Kirk's growth is already we can't stunt his growth.
Yes, it can. Let me tell you why. The day that Kirk Cousins comes out and throws, I don't know, 2 interceptions, right? It's gonna happen. He threw 25 and 5, right? But okay, they'll lose a game by him throwing a late interception.
Like
there's gonna be in his brain now. There's a guy that was drafted 8th overall to take my place, and then there's gonna be boo birds, and then there's gonna be a situation if Tyler Heineke is back there. You have a little less restraint as far as like, all right, cool, I'm all right. But now you're looking over your back the entire time. That is stunning the growth of an older quarterback as well.
Well, here's the thing. They did give Kirk Cousins $100 million. They gave him that. But here's the thing. $100 million in the NFL is not the same as it was 3 or 4 years ago.
100, Weezy.
No, but I get that. But also, Kyler Murray got 180.
100, Weezy.
It's not the same. They gave they gave
Kyler Murray 25.
They also gave Geno Smith 100 last year.
65 guaranteed, bro. Not 100 guaranteed.
Nah, Kirk got 180. 100 of his guaranteed.
Yeah.
Over the first 2 years.
Yeah, but that's not top 5 money. Yeah, like you getting top 5 money. That's not top 5 quarterback money.
50 a year is up there though.
Come on, Weezy.
50 a year.
50 a year guaranteed, Weezy.
He getting 100 guaranteed.
Okay, this is the question I have for everybody. Do you guys think if the Atlanta Falcons, if you're Kirk Cousins, would he have signed with them if he knew that they were taking a quarterback top 8?
No.
No, what no quarterback would have. But he didn't know, so he had to get the money.
Would the Falcons have signed him if they knew that they were taking a quarterback at 8?
Yeah. He's a rookie. Yeah, he's a rookie.
I don't think it's necessarily because he's a rookie. I think the Falcons legitimately did not think that he, of all the quarterbacks, would be available at the 8.
I'm sorry. I know I'm the only one in this room that thinks it. I think it was an amazing pick. I really do.
It's a trash pick, Jeff. I mean, you can't save it, brother.
I'm not trying to save it. I also called Jordan Love on this show and said Jordan Love was an amazing pick, and it turned out to be right about that. It's gonna be the same thing, bro. Yeah. This is the same thing.
It's big difference. Jordan Love did not have the injury history that Penix has. Yes. He also is not the age that Penix was. Like, Jordan Love is still younger than Michael Penix today.
Okay.
He was 21 when he got drafted, Jeff.
All right, that's great. Now, here's the thing. Michael Penix is not going to sit for as long as Jordan Love did. You got to remember, Kirk Cousins is coming off an Achilles injury. He's going to play 1, maybe 2 years. He's going to get that $100 million, and then he's gone. And then Penix comes in with 2 years left on his rookie contract. He'll be 26, 27 years old when he's playing. Then he'll re-up again when he's 28, 29, and get his big bag. Like, that's how this works. If I'm in the front office, I'm set. Go ahead.
Do you think Penix is You think Penix is a franchise guy?
Yes, absolutely.
He's a Penix guy.
Absolutely. Penix throws a great deep ball, which you're gonna have to throw. You got Pitts, you got London on the other side. Then you have Bijan. The great thing about this pick, and I tried to say this earlier, is that team, that core of that team is young and under contract. Then you have your now quarterback who's older, and you got him for 2 years if you want him for more, 2 years guaranteed under contract. Then you got your future quarterback who's going to be in the same age group as your young core. They get to age together. This was perfect, bro. This is all about player development. This is how you run a football team.
Here's the thing. I really think out of those quarterbacks, the 5-6 quarterbacks, I think Michael Penix is the most pro ready besides Caleb Williams day one. He's not going to play day one, though.
Right.
All of those other guys are going to play day one. And all those other guys are really bad. Really
I want to
bad.
take it a step further than that. What can we all admit that next year's quarterback draft is much better than this year's, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
We're talking about like as far as outside of Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Shador would have been the top 5 quarterback taken this year.
Who?
Shador have been top 5. Yeah.
He'll be a top
He's
5.
been top 5.
Yeah,
he's been top 5.
I think next year probably has more day one starters.
So what I'm saying is we could have waited because we got our starter for this year anyway. We also had a backup for this year. As a Falcon fan, we could have waited. Or Jeff, you mentioned something earlier that I want to circle back to.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what would have been the problem if Falcons taking a defensive player, which we really could have used at that point, man, figuring out some other stuff later on, and then circling back to somebody like a Jordan Travis in the 4th or 5th round when he was available? Because again, you're not playing this year anyway.
Okay.
So I mean, I think we just had more options other than having to take a quarterback who's gonna sit. I think taking any player for any franchise in the top 10, taking a player who's gonna sit, that's a bad investment.
I understand what you're saying, and I get that if you wait for Jordan Travis and that makes sense. But the thing about that is, if Penix is going to sit, my thing is if I got to break the glass, Penix can play this year. Jordan Travis couldn't play this year. You got to remember, Kurt is coming off of that Achilles tear. And that's my biggest part about that is we don't know what he's going to look like coming in.
That's why you got Tyler Heineke, bro.
You can't win with Tyler Heineke. You can't win. I know I can't win with Tyler Heineke. I know I can't. But I don't know what I can do with Penix yet.
But this or Penix.
Shit, now we don't know.
Well, this is what I'm saying, Jeff. I'm saying it's a win-win situation in that event. In the event that happens, right? And Kirk Cousins ain't the guy, and you have to play Tyler Heineke, and you don't win with him, that puts you in the perfect position to get one of the guys next year. When it's Quinn Ewers or it's fucking Shador Sanders, those guys are better for me at this point than Michael Penix. I would rather have one of them.
Yeah.
Can I do just a slight pushback on that though? In theory, because you said something earlier about why you couldn't wait till next year's draft to try to get one of those guys because it may be a deeper quarterback pool. I say if Kirk Cousins pans out year 1 or year 2, y'all not going to have a high enough pick to do this because that, to me, there's a reason why Bill Belichick wanted to coach there. That team had everything you needed. It just didn't have the quarterback play to suffice last year.
Oh, no, they're going to get a draft pick low enough, high enough to get Cam Ward, Quinn Ewers.
10, 11, 12 games next year.
I agree.
We're going to win double-digit games next year. Easy.
But that's
if Kirk Cousins pans out, they're gonna make the playoffs.
They were one game out of the playoffs last year. They are a lot next year.
But I think that's what we're saying, that next year there will be quarterbacks taking the 20, 25, 30, as opposed to this year where everybody went in the top 10.
If
you had to take them in the top 10 this year just because everybody was going to take quarterbacks in the top 10. Next year, it's a little bit different because there's going to be more quarterbacks available.
If I'm picking at 25 or 30, that quarterback that you're talking about right there is not better than Michael Penix. I'm sorry. He's not. He's not. You talk about Shador, you talk about Quinn, but anybody that's left is not better than Michael Penix.
But I think you're missing what I'm saying. The only way they get to 25 or 30 is if Kurt pans out, right?
They get to 25 or 30 if Penix is playing. They had Desmond Ritter. As much as I like Desmond Ritter, hear me out. As much as I like Desmond Ritter, they were one game out the playoffs, bro. One game.
No, I get what you're saying, but we still end up with the 8th pick. Is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. What I'm getting at is, man, if Kirk does not play, If Kirk Cousins is not what we think he is, there is no way we're going to the playoffs next year. And if we don't go to the playoffs, guess what we'll have? A top 12 pick again.
And then you can go get Cam Ward. You can go get Carson Beck. They got Jalen Milroe, bro, in a first-round pick next year, bro.
That team, as assembled right now, just needs a halfway good quarterback.
It's a whole new system, though, Jeff. You know that it takes time.
I know it's a better system to fit the weapons. That's just dude. They were running plays for LG Crumpler last year. They weren't even running plays for Kyle Pitts last year. They were running plays for LG Crumpler.
Nah, it was Jonnu Smith for sure. Yeah,
same person.
Yeah.
Same person. You don't run plays for Jonnu Smith and you got Kyle Pitts.
No, you don't. Yeah. And that's why Weezy's coach got fired. And that is why we are closing things out for overtime. Kept you guys.
Yeah, I love it, but I got 3% left.
Yeah. You didn't have to say that. We was about to close it anyway, brother. But I know. Yeah, it's okay. Appreciate everybody pulling up. Until next overtime, we out. Holla.
Out. See ya.
The revolution will be podcasted.